August. It's Tuesday, August 27th. Potatoes are not quite ready yet. Still waiting on the potatoes. Peppers are doing great. We've had some red ones, some orange ones. Tomatoes are jungle trellis. These small tomatoes are actually starting to show signs of blight finally, but they were the last ones to show blight. Going to do a cold frame over the peppers to try to extend that. We're also going to make this bed, the onion bed, which is almost done, a cold frame. We just planted out some lettuce, a couple cucumbers. We transplanted one ground cherry, and we have some okra in here as well. We'll be pulling the onions and the leeks and seeing how that goes. Paste tomatoes, brandy wine, and rose to burn, showing lots of the tomato virus right there. Harvesting basil. The more we harvest, better it is. Can't put cosmos in here, way too big, had to tie that up. Ground cherries, just starting to give us some ground cherries. Beets are looking great, more sunshine. We moved the strawberries last week, 2 weeks ago, last week. Thinned them out. A couple of pumpkins. You can see there's one there. I don't know if you can see that one is in there hiding. That planted itself. Cucumbers. Mosaic virus is taking over. We are still actually getting cucumbers though, so we have not yet pulled that out. Nasturtiums, we need to figure out, see if we can collect seed from them. These are Rutgers, Gold Medal, and Seeger. These were hit the hardest by the tomato blight. Carrots we've uncovered, although we did just today plant a few more carrots. So there's some, but we had some dead spots. Some did better than others. Early Milan had our best, and Nantes Corliss had our best germination rate. Corn is looking really good. I'm going to start spraying that soon with pepper spray, trying to protect it. This is beans round 2, lots of flowers, hopefully getting some beans soon. Tomatillos. We've been harvesting tomatillos. They're coming along, even though we have a lot of insect damage. Peas, doing well. Probably next week we'll have to put the trellis out. Thinned and harvested a lot of chard. It's doing great. Onto the flower garden. Still got to move that and the blueberry. Celosia will seed itself. That's pretty cool. That's from last year. It seeded it. Currants. Chamomile cut back. It's coming back. Another currant there. Transplanted. That looks sad because we just transplanted that from the garden. We have harvested all of the garlic. There's a little bit of bunching onion left. Roses got cut way back. Going to have a little path going there. Mock orange got a huge haircut. Going to have another little path going through there. This is the jungle. Be fixing that. Going to put a path right through there, up and around. We'll hit the maple and then go up to the pine. Go around the other side of the snowball. Probably take this spirea out, have the path come back down here. Nancy just built the trellis. Sneezeweed is in bloom. Trollius is over. Statice. Red primrose. Japanese anemone. Actually took some of it out to give some space for the epimedium. We're actually starting to have the cardinal flowers in bloom. The red yarrow is reblooming, needing a little weeding there. Replaced the pump. New cosmos, want to save seed for that one. And love this little one. Brand new, this is Sedum Prima Angelina. Butterfly. Gotta thin that. Sweet woodruff is so taking over. Chick seed's almost done. Zinnias are still going, different colors. Pink, white, and red. Balloon flower busted through its rope. Gotta come up with a different way to do that. Sunflower planted itself. That is the salmon rose zinnia. Here's the tassel flower. Long and spiky. This also came back from, that seeded itself came back from last year. Gotta get a little snake hole. This is how tall these cosmos get. They're huge. Okay. Planted a few things here. That is California poppy, apricot, and this one is gentian blue pimpernel. See if that comes back. Thin this all out. Poppies are coming back. On the other side. Those are doing well. This is a beautiful little weed that just planted itself. Tricolor sedum. Thinking about putting a walkway right there up where the celosia are. This celosia that we did from seed has really spread. And that on the end will have a new home someday. This is the long bed out back. Delphiniums need to have a much better stake. Even back here, they're not protected enough. Lungwort doing well. Hopefully it'll spread. We have some lilies that need to move. And the deer have absolutely decimated the hostas. And the Solomon seal's not looking good either. These red lilies have already come and gone. Trellis I've got to move. They still eat some of the hostas here. Clean that all up. Got to figure out what I'm going to put back there behind the tree. Thought I trimmed the rose. Got to trim it again. Clean this all up. Took a bunch of stuff out. Took part of the azalea out and transplanted some of the Japanese anemone. Seeding is doing well. I'm not removing this because this is the only one that has that brown middle of the black-eyed Susan. The others are more yellow. This I have not done at all. This is my last of the weeding done here. However, trying to leave it alone. I don't know if I can find a... I finally have a chrysalis! Yay! First one. Should have a bunch of them because we have a lot of caterpillars on here. So right now I'm just seeing that one chrysalis. Oh, see? There are my caterpillars. I have one little one eating and one big one there.